Okay. I want to talk about, and I'm going to pin the video that I'm referring to here in the description box. I want to talk about Charlie D'Amelio and basically why she's so popular. I could say the family, but let's just like talk about her for a second. Um, so I watched this video by I think Patric somebody. I'll put it in the description box. But it seems like the video is posing a question which some people seem to be asking themselves, why is Charlie D'Amelio famous? I made another video about the American Girl dolls. Um, and I continuously talk about Brett Cooper on this channel because I feel like I'm like a black version, not like of exactly Brett Cooper. Obviously, like I don't have nearly as many followers, but like myself or Kidology, Khadijah, Kelly, Kiana, any of the girls who you've seen me talk about on this channel are all very like middle class girls. Being a middle class girl, okay, having extracurricular activities, having family, living in like a home, having some access to college, like college prep, like friends, sleepovers, just like really normal experiences. As I've gotten older, as I've met more people, you start to realize how many people don't have that. Traditional Americana, this thing that I feel like Taylor Swift has done a really good job of like detailing in so many ways. Charlie D'Amelio is like living this out. Maybe she doesn't. I don't know if we've seen her in any. I don't. I'm just not caught up enough with Charlie D'Amelio and all the drama, right? But like people care about like relationships, events, clothes of like pretty American girls with privilege. Now, the reason that Charlie D'Amelio, I think, and what I know about, I will say global kind of standards because I feel like I always come from like a world lens. So the D'Amelios are Italian. I'm not. I personally am not Italian, but I have like some family members who are, and recently, like in the beginning of this year, I worked at a company that was owned by an Italian family. Um, and so I learned a little bit, even a little bit more than I knew before about Italian culture. But it like family is just very important. Respect is very important. All these things about culture are very important, right? I've been following a little bit about Italian politics and how the prime minister there is just trying to encourage people to go back to their culture and values. I know like Catholicism is like a which is like basically like Christianity, is very prominent in the Italian community. Like marriage, children, family, like all of those things are, cultural values that are important. So that community, right? That is a community, that's a place on earth, but like Italian American is a thing. The only real people that we have right now who are Italian American are we only have Lady Gaga. That's like basically the only celebrity that we had before Charlie D'Amelio, who like was like a household name. So ask yourself, like, who are Italian American girls going to like look up to just understand like how to be? Like you need someone from each community to be like the spokesperson, who the person who like has the shit, so that other people can kind of like learn how to do things and be like exposed to stuff, just so that you like have heard of it. Like this is why the black community needs Beyonce and like Rihanna, but we also need like Justine Sky and Yara Shahidi, and we need like Lupita Nyong'o and Arya Star and like see how Africa's like 54 countries and we kind of need representatives from all of them just because the culture is so different, right? In the same way that we need, who's that one like Palestinian senator or whatever, Rashida Tlaib, I think that's her name. Like we need all of them there, just being visible, and because they're like advocates for those communities. That's what Charlie D'Amelio is. So, in there's not really that much that's special about her, but she's not deformed. She doesn't have any like, like she's perfectly pretty, like she's thin. She's her facial structure is very proportional. Um and she just has like a pretty like nice upper middle class cush life. All white kids in America, all white girls, all Italian white girls don't have that. That's the whole reason it's like privilege. Being upper middle class is a privilege. There's like also middle class and there's lower middle class. And then there's like Taylor Swift and Beyonce, right? Who have like way more than all of us. um yeah, like I think that I don't know. I think it's really important to see that. Like we're past a point of just reading American Girl books and we're on to like actually watching American girls in real life. Like I am a black American girl, right? A Habesha American girl. Now, like you have some. You have like Sagan, who's a Canadian Habesha girl. You have now Lillian, who is like a European Habesha girl. Do you see how that works? It's like, yeah, you have like the culture that you originally come from with all your traditions or not. And then you kind of you like matriculate into mainstream society and you get to like watch how that happens and like what it means or you don't. It's like really up to you. Um, but it is interesting to just to know that. And I think there is an American Girl store in Nashville. I feel like there is. I'm not positive about that, but I think there is. And we'll go there on one of my days off. I think I might have next Wednesday off, so maybe I'll go. And we can like look at it and just kind of talk about some of the American girl dolls that are there and like the stories behind them. I think stories like Kerry Washington's and Jada Pinkett's are very interesting because like they're American girls too.